Buenas jornada, welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we're going to do new makeup releases, what I'm looking at, what I need, what I'm not going to be buying, all that good stuff. I love to just talk about makeup. Can't afford it all, and a lot of, we just have a ton. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, in case you are wondering, I don't know which one is going to be at first, my Get Ready With Me or this video, but this look will be on there. I've been really into nice and simple looks lately due to probably pure laziness, but I still feel put together, and I like this makeup is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, let's get into some new releases. I have a few things I'm really excited about, but for the most part, definitely like toning it down a little, This month, I'm kind of just like, all right, let's see what I want to feel, what I want to get. So first off, let's start with NYX is releasing a Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation, and I feel like I really want to give this a shot. I have never tried a NYX foundation. I love their HD concealer. That is definitely my favorite from the drugstore that I have found so far, but I've never tried any of their foundations. So if you guys have recommendations, let me know. But I'm definitely in the mood for glowy products. I feel like we all are. I also feel like we have like a ton of glass skin tutorials, but really when I watch them, I feel like glass skin is not necessarily, it's like what your actual skin, you can only make your face look as nice as you can. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm just like, it just seems like you're putting a million glow products on top of each other and being like, okay, shiny glass skin, you know what I mean? So I definitely, I don't know, I haven't perfected it, and that's just, I'm just saying, okay? But I want glowy skin for sure. So this looks really nice to me. 45 shades, $10 each. I really want to try that one. And then KKW Beauty is coming out with a body collection. I like the idea of this, but do I feel like the average person is going to use this? Correct me if I am wrong, but to pay $45 for a foundation, like, yeah, it would be nice to have that on events where you're like, okay, I'm wearing, a short skirt, or I'm really showing off my skin, and maybe my skin's having a breakout or a rash, or, you know what I mean, like some type of skin thing. But like I have chicken skin, but definitely not enough to where I'd be like, okay, I need to actually add foundation. It just sounds messy to me. Like, I'm just like, are you going to be like, how is that gonna look? Like, is it gonna be streaky if you like bump into something? I already have a hard enough time with foundation on my face, staying on my face. Like, the last thing we can do is cover my whole body in foundation. I think it's another thing when you do it in a glow product, but like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, and then $45 to maybe use it once every, few months, once every time you have an event. I don't have any events to go to, you know what I mean? So, and even when I do, I'm just like, I already spent enough time on my face. Now you're telling me I'm supposed to foundation my body. Like, nope. So, I mean, I don't think it looks bad. At least the shimmers look nice, but I just know that, like, for me, that's way too much work to have a body foundation, and $45 is just, like, if it was $20, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll try it. But, like, $45 for something that I feel like is going to go bad before I can use an entire bottle, like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. So I will not be getting that. MAC is coming out with some summer stuff, and I must say, I kind of really want the Fix Plus in all the different fruit scents. It's coming out with watermelon, pineapple, cucumber, white tea, peony, and original, and I really want the pineapple and the white tea for some reason. It sounds so nice and refreshing. It's just something I would want to spray on my face when I just want to like put my head in the freezer, pretty much. It just sounds really nice. But the actual like follow through of getting it, probably not. I'll probably talk myself out of being like, don't be dumb. Like, don't buy this. But at the same time, it sounds nice. It sounds like I want to drink it. I love all the summer colors of stuff, like lemon drop, the Junico sponge, which is like that fuzzy sponge, is coming out with a new color in yellow. I don't really get excited about color-wise as far as like buying new beauty blenders and colors. I know certain people are. It's just not for me, but it does look pretty and summery. Like my eyes went straight to it on the Trend Mood page just because I was like, ooh. Something I'm not that interested in. Tati and Halo Beauty are coming out with multi-body and brain booster things, which is not unheard of. I'm not saying it's a ridiculous product. It's just one that I don't really find the need for. I'm more of a multivitamin gal, and then even when I tried, biotin and stuff, like it's just, I don't really notice a big difference with stuff like this. It's kind of like, I got my multivitamin from Target or Costco, and it's good to go. I was about to say Costco. My dad calls it Costco. I don't know why you can't say Costco, but believe me, he loves Costco. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, no, not necessary. Like, Let me know if you guys have tried the Halo Beauty stuff and if you saw a big difference. I just have not wanted to pull the trigger on those things. So, anyways, next up, I will say I'm pretty proud of Hoola. Like, you guys know I like Benefit's brow products. I don't really buy a lot of their other products. I'm not so into the boxed packaging, and then the palettes are very big and bulky. But, everyone was talking about like the cookie highlighter, and they're also coming out with Tickle in individual. It's the box packaging. But at least they're listening to everyone that was like, I really want the highlighter out of that palette, but I don't want the whole thing. I think Cookie is going to be way too light on me, so I probably won't buy that one. But Tickle looks a little more my skin tone, so I might check one of those out. But I'm just really happy that they did decide to do that and release individuals. Kylie Cosmetics and Koko collection. I think this looks like a pretty collection. I have said this before. I really like a lot of Kylie's products. I think she gets a bad rap for a lot of things. But at the same time, I don't like the eyeshadows is the one place I think she needs to work on. The eyeshadow palettes are just not up to the same quality as her other products. So I always skip out on the eyeshadow product, and then except for the glitter eyes, I really like those. But the actual eyeshadow palettes I skip out on. And then as well as the highlighter looks really pretty. The lips look really pretty. My lips are way too dry for matte lips right now though. And even though I have a lot of her formulas, they are very drying, and I'm just like, not today. I just can't be bothered right now with dry lips. No. So I'm more like into balms right now and glosses rather than a matte look, but maybe for winter. But both the colors look really nice. The highlight was also something that, you guys know I like my Kylie highlighters, okay? But this was one, I couldn't tell if it was like a pink tint or if it was just that silver. I don't like purely silver highlights. So I was just kind of like, I'm going to pass on it for now, maybe revisit it later. But I also have like 6 of those right now. So I'm just kind of like, I'm sure it's probably pretty similar. So I did pass on this collection. It was very hard, but I did do it. Not that hard. I'm getting better. I'm getting much better at realizing that I don't need to, not that I don't need to, but like feeling like I have to review every new collection. I just can't afford it. And I'm just kind of more on the terms of like, what do I really want to spend my money on? What are things that I truly am excited to buy and review for you guys, rather than things that I'm just like, oh, I know that is something that a lot of people are interested in, So I'm trying to make smart decisions. Ooh, this one hurts. This one I'm like, I don't know how I feel. Pat Mcgrath is coming out with foundation. Okay, foundation and setting powder. And just, a primer, and my wallet is crying at the thought of this, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, the primer is $60, the setting powder is $55, and you're not getting that much product in there. Okay? And then the foundation, 36 shades for $68, 35 milliliters, which isn't bad, but it's still all expensive, which is Pat Mcgrath. Like, we know that. My one complaint is more so like maybe the setting powder is something I would want to try. It says it has diamond coal technology that gives radiance and blur imperfections. We see, you know, but $60 for a primer is a lot, though. I'm just kind of like, no, I'm not doing that. And then even the setting powder, $55, they look, you're not getting that much product out of that. The thing about the foundation is I'm like, oh, I want to try that, but satin finish, sheer to medium, buildable, coverage for fresh, natural looking skin, self-setting, has a serum-like fill and a diamond powder to diffuse light. My thing is the sheer part. If I'm going to pay $68 for a foundation, I don't want it to be sheer. Like, I am not a sheer foundation girl. I'm either a cover up with concealer, like spot conceal and go, or I am a full coverage, medium coverage is usually where I'm at. But sheer, I'm just kind of like, if I put on a sheer foundation, I'm literally like, why did I do this? Like, I'm not, that's just not my style. So I'm kind of like, for $68, do I even want to try that, you know? Especially because my Sephora does not carry Pat McGrath, so it's not even like, oh, I could try a sample. It's like I'd have to order it, and I'm just kind of like, you know, and like kind of the point being is most of the stuff she uses is on models that have really nice skin. What about the rest of us, you know? Not to be, you know, I'm just saying. So I am thinking about them. I'm definitely not like, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy it. Like I got to think about that for a little bit, for sure. And then let's talk about a few things I am getting. I don't want this to be crazy long. So I already ordered the Lion King palette. I am aware that it is an MLM. I'm not going to lie to you guys and pretend that it's not there, but like we'll talk about that in the video. But I ordered it from Ulta, so I don't know how that works with that. I've tried to look up information. I can't find it. But yeah, we'll talk more about it when I get it. But I love the Lion King. The Lion King and Jungle Book were my favorites as far as the Disney cartoons. The packaging on this collection alone, like I was just like, I never say this, but I was like, I will display that packaging. Like I didn't go crazy. I ordered the palette and a lipstick. I didn't order the contour palette because I was just like, every time I get a contour palette, they are generally the same. And I never end up using it for the most part. Like I have at least 4 or 5 contour palettes and I never reach for them. I always reach for the individual thing that I like and that's it. So I didn't get that, but I did get the palette. So I will be doing a review once I get it. I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy about these. And then lastly, Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker collection. I'm very excited for the palette. I don't know about the highlighting palette. It's kind of the same deal, like highlighting palettes that I have. I, for some reason, don't reach for them. So I might just get the palette, maybe like a lip color. I don't think I'm going to buy the highlighting palette and the eyeshadow palette. Like, there's about 3 shades in the highlighting palette that I could use, but the rest are definitely ones that like aren't shades that I would ever really reach for. So I haven't decided yet on those, but Jawbreaker, I'm here for it. I cannot wait. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload those first impressions of the palettes. But let me know what you guys are interested in. That is why I like to do these videos. I love to know what you guys want to see, what you're over, your thoughts, all that good stuff. So let's chat in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.